So just 1 month and 1 day after ending the 2022-23 season with promotion, the 23-24 season would begin with the Europa Conference League first qualifying round. But first, a look at our summer transfers. Starting with the familiar, we splashed out on Fabio Fair, activating a clause in the attacking midfielder's loan deal to sign him from Grasshoppers. But Fair aside, top of my shopping list were a goalkeeper, a defensive midfielder, a striker, and a utility player to cover some defensive positions, so pretty much everywhere. With the Swiss Super League allowing 25-man squads and up to 10 non-EU players, I looked to South America. And we picked up Pizzini as our goalkeeper in a £9,000 bargain deal with Argentinian side Atletico Rafaela, and we more than doubled that transfer amount for our next signing, Edu, a Brazilian who could cover DM, central defence and fullback. Also coming in from Brazil, albeit on loan initially, was ball-winning midfielder Cristiano. The loan deal with Red Bull Bragantino includes an option to sign him for £60,000. Not bad when you consider his release clause is £7 million. One final deal, which would be confirmed shortly after the Europa League first qualifying round, was for striker Samuel. Not a player who would set the world alight by any means, but that is part of the bigger transfer strategy here. I don't want players who will outgrow the club quickly and move on within a couple of seasons. I want players who are decent for our level with potential to improve, who will stick around as FC Vaduz become established in the Swiss top flight, and then hopefully take up nationality after 5 years. I certainly think a 28-year-old Edu would be a good addition to the Liechtenstein squad, don't you? Anyway, time for our European campaign, and first up a trip to Wales to take on Flint Town. They proved to be all flint but no steel as we reached double figures in the first leg, and then added 8 more in the return match, with Edu getting his first Vaduz goal, and Lorenzo Kraus again with more records, scoring on his club debut and becoming the youngest ever goal scorer for the club, and the youngest ever scorer in the Conference League in the process. We took on Puskás Academia of Hungary in the next round, and saw them off surprisingly easily as well, a 4-1 win in the first leg, with Samuel's first ever goal for the club, the exclamation point. Cristiano would then get his first goal for the club in the return match, with Samuel again on the score sheet in a 6-2 aggregate win. Apollon Limassol of Cyprus were next. A hard-fought 2-2 draw away put us in a great position to better last year's Conference League showing, and we did just that in the home leg, grabbing a 4-0 win, with Petrocub of Moldova the final hurdle to overcome to reach the group stage. Surely we wouldn't screw this up now, right? Damn right, as we won 6-1 in the first leg and 3-1 away to qualify for the group stage. We got Group C with Lask of Austria and Genk of Belgium. Delighted to have avoided Group F. Good luck with that, Rosenberg. Mladost Gat of Serbia would take the final spot in the group. Overall, I'd say we came out of the draw fairly well. Pause at this point and let me know in the comments if you think we can make the top 2 in that group. We would have to target wins over Mladost and Lask to stand any kind of chance. The Serbian outfit turned out to be easier than expected as we won 4-0, away from home as well. Then came Lask at home. Suter opened the scoring after a great through ball from Fair, and Fair it was who would double our lead later on with this fine strike. Lask briefly threatened to get back into it in the second half, but Fair would then get a fortunate deflection to restore the 2-goal lead, and Ishik guaranteed the win with this header. A late consolation for Lask did not take the shine, off an impressive 4-2 win. Genk, however, would prove to be sterner competition as we finally lost in our 11th game of the Conference League campaign. Still, we were a solid second in the group at the halfway point. How are those predictions looking now? A big surprise as we travelled to Belgium on match day 4 and eked out a 0-0 draw. That meant a win away to Lask in our next game would see us through, and we had chances too. Ulrich nearly fluking an early goal, and Tunahan Cicek going close after great work from Edu and Dobras to craft the chance. The game was finally balanced, but alas, it was the Austrians who broke the deadlock early in the second half with this well-worked goal, which would prove to be the only goal of the game. So that means Lask leapfrogged us ahead of the final round of matches, taking second spot. Our final match is Mladost at home, possibly the easiest game in the group, while Lask play Genk away, possibly the toughest game in the group, though with the caveat that Genk have already qualified. So can we get another win on this crazy European run? And will Genk do us a favour in the other game? There's only one way to find out. So we've got pretty much everybody fit. We're going to be playing the 4-2-3-1. Tunhan Cicek is back from injury, but you know what? Sute's been getting the goals for us this season, so I'm going to start with him. All right, so I told the team to make the home advantage count and to just, I've got faith in them to get out there and do it as we've got the Conference League music playing. So we've got to win. As we said, we've got to beat Mladost, if I'm saying that correctly, who we beat easily in Serbia, and we've got to hope that, we get something going our way in the other game. We want Lask to lose. We want Genk to do the business for us. All right, first highlight here. Sute's stolen the ball. Mladost caught in defence, and Ulrich has scored. He's put us 1-0 up. Get in. Oh, so we can bring it up here. The match is elsewhere. That puts us through at the moment. Genk must have taken the lead against Lask. All right, good. Now, can we extend our lead here? That's all we can do is put the win on the board and hope for the best. All right, let's have a look. Martinez out to Lopez, our Argentinian duo. Ulrich, the goal scorer, back to Lopez. Edu, come on, Edu. Ooh, could that have been a penalty? Well, it's not been given. Lopez, good backtracking to win the ball, but is this going to be Mladost on the counter-attack? Okay, Martinez has picked this one up. All right, we've got to watch out for that counter. Cristiano to Dobras, good. We're playing out wide. Edu making those overlapping runs. Love to see it. Oh, and is it? Oh, lots of back and forth in the box there. Second goal hasn't come yet. All right, corner now. Fair whips it in. We're on the half-hour mark. It's been all one-way traffic, pretty much, as far as the highlights go anyway. Can we add a second goal here before half-time? Shot gets blocked, but the clearance is picked up by Weiser. Okay, come on. Come on, let's build something here patiently. Edu, he's been marauding down that right flank all game, and he plays in Fabio Fair. Get in. All right, then, out for the second half. I found the Genk Lask score. That's 0-0. So, obviously, a point for Lask isn't enough. They have to win. Hopefully, they don't. But we just need to make sure of this. A third goal here would be fantastic. Come on. Fair hits the crossbar with that header. We're on the hour mark now. Come on, Vaduz. Let's make this a night to remember at the Rheinpark Stadion. Cristiano playing one over the top to Suter. Suter through one-on-one with the keeper, and he's done it 3-0 up. Fantastic. All right, still goalless in that Genk Lask game. We've got to hope it stays that way. I'm going to start making some substitutions soon. Get some fresh legs on the pitch. Some people who need match minutes. We'll get them out there in a moment. Are we going to get a fourth before that, though? Possibly. Oh, was there a possible shout for a penalty again there? Player did go down in the box, but okay. Ulrich now with a great chance. Ulrich scores. Absolutely fantastic goal. Turn and shoot. Get in. All right, this is a perfect time to bring on Lorenzo Kraus, or should I say Lorenz Erling Kraus. Final 10 minutes now. Are we going to add a fifth goal here to make it a night to remember? It's already a night to remember, as long as Lask don't score late in their game over in Belgium. But all right, Ulrich plays in Lorenzo Kraus. Ooh, that was so close. Oh no, it's just come up in the corner. Lask have scored a late goal in Belgium. Oh, is this all going to be for nothing? Oh, I don't believe that. We're 4-0 up and cruising. But Lask have taken the lead, so they currently sit second. As things stand, we're going out. Oh my God, I don't believe it. All the drama of this Conference League run. We played through right from the first qualifying round. This is our 14th game, I think, in Europe so far this season. And, just to rub it in, Ladost get a goal there as well. Oh, but you see it there in the table. Lask is sitting second. Is there going to be late drama? Yes. Oh, it changed. It changed at the last second. I didn't see it. I mean, Genk must have equalised, but, oh, yeah, very happy manager tonight. Yes, there it is. Look at that. Lask scored on 86 minutes. Genk scored on 90. Thank you, Genk. Unbelievably, Tiny Vaduz have qualified for the knockout rounds in Europe. Big payday as well, £430,000 for the win, £280,000 for qualifying, and another £29,000 of random money. Don't go anywhere, we'll be right back for the draw. All right, so here we are. It's the draw, of course. We finished second in the group, so we go into this playoff round with the teams that have dropped down from third place in the Europa League group stage. I haven't actually looked at who they are yet, but let's do the full draw here and see who we end up with. FC Vaduz and Derry City are both in the draw. Might not be amongst the tournament favourites, but write them off at your peril. Exactly. All right, let's see what comes up. So, let's advance the draw. Astana of Kazakhstan, they're going to play Real Betis. Okay, so the other Swiss team in the draw, Young Boys, who come out in match 2. Could we end up playing Derry City? No. Ooh, could it be a tough trip to the Netherlands? Yes, it is. You know what? It's a shame we couldn't get Rangers. I think that would have been an interesting tie. So a night to remember for FC Vaduz. In the next episode, we'll catch up on our league form and take a look at that Conference League knockout game. See you then.